First of all, I love your shack setup here.
It's so hippie.
Yeah.
There's like some sense of organization, but not a whole lot. Like I can find stuff. Mezcal there. There's some beers in there. There's a bottle of whiskey in the front seat.
Maybe a bad idea, I don't know.
It's close.
This has been a van tour with Jordi. So Jordi and I are taking off on a road trip to the Fox Service Center just outside of Reno, Nevada. And I'm pretty stoked to see this place because I feel like when you send your suspension in to get serviced, sometimes it's easy to feel like it's just going to this machine or this robot, and you don't really get to see what's going on behind the curtain and who the people are that are actually working on your suspension.
So this facility handles all of the supply chain shipping for
the United States,
and South America, as well as customer service and sales, and also bike service.
My first job when I was 13 was in a bike shop.
Really?
And
13?
From 13.
I've been in the industry for 5 years. I started at a bike shop level, went to a distributor level, and now I'm here at Fox.
My name is Ed Breslaw, and I'm the U.S. Service Manager.
I'm David Evans, and I'm the Service Writer Supervisor.
We have never gotten to 20,000 services a year, but we were going to do it this year. So that represents between us and the East Coast facility doing approximately 400 services a week. So it's a lot of suspension work.
Making sure that everything's clean. We don't want to leave anything behind, dirt, hair, anything could cause the shock not to work properly.
That's what comes out of these things.
Yeah, we get shocks from 2004, 6 that never been serviced, so it doesn't even look like oil anymore.
We all ride, and we live to ride, and we love to ride, but we're also here to do a job. And that's key, is getting the job done. Because if I don't get my job done, you're not going to ride that weekend. And if you can't ride that weekend, you're going to be upset. So we all get our work done and then play.
There's also a lot of compassionate people on the staff as well. And that really helps when you're talking to the customer. To be able to share experiences with them, to be able to talk them down, to be able to, I always call my guys bike psychologists, because that's what you're doing. You're trying to find out the reason why this person who's addicted to bike riding, it's his drug of choice, and he's willing to take it off, take the suspension off his bike and send it in, be without his bike for a week or two. So you have to figure out why that is. The idea of a product coming in to be worked on and not finding anything, there's no such thing. We're going to find something because he didn't send it in because there's nothing wrong with it. This side of it, not the hardware side of it, but the social side of it, in my mind, is more important because it's how we take care of our customers, it's how we treat people, and it's how we go to pretty much all ends to come up with a creative solution when there isn't one.
I'm always impressed by those guys, and I know tons of people hit me up with messages about fixing product, and I'm like, dude, I don't know. And you ask these guys, and they're like, oh, that shock, that's this and this and this. Or this 7-year-old shock. They have so much knowledge and do things to such a high level. Those guys are definitely doing something special.
Well, we're on our way back to Santa Cruz already, and that was so incredible to get to see the level of attention to detail that was displayed in the service center across the board, whether it was answering phones or actually working on the product. But I guess I kind of expected that. I expected it to be a really precise and professional operation. But I guess what I didn't really realize or didn't think about was the fact that all of these people can empathize with what it feels like to not have your bike and not be able to ride. And it's that ability to empathize that drives them to work that much harder and find a solution for whatever suspension product they're working on. And that's pretty cool. So we have some episodes coming up that are based on some of the feedback and ideas we've been getting in the comments. So as always, feel free to continue leaving those ideas in the comment section, and we'll be still looking through those and continuing to adjust the types of videos we make as we go. So appreciate you all watching. We will see you next week.